Hi, it's Adusia, back with another video. No, I was saying to Chuma earlier, so I don't like when my beard shines. When it gets too shiny and it's glossy, and I don't like that. And what I like about this is that it doesn't shine too much. Just like what I said about my head, it doesn't shine too much. I've looked in the mirror. It's just right now, it's good.
Yay! I got it right. I got it right. Hello guys, it's Chuma here, back with another video, and for today's video I thought I would share this DIY whipped beard butter that I ended up making for the mister. He had a pain point and you'll learn a little bit more about that later in this video, and I just thought I would just play around with some ingredients, purchase some, and some I already had around the house, and I just thought, well, let's actually create something DIY, something organic, and something that will be helpful for him. And so that's what this video is all about, so stick around to be able to see how I whipped up some good old beard butter and the reaction that the mister has to it. Alright guys, here we go. Okay guys, so these are the ingredients that I'm using to make the beard butter. We've got shea butter here, all the way from Nigeria. Shout out to my friend Hannah for gifting me with this shea butter. I know I've had it for a while and it's taken me a long time to actually figure out what I was going to do with it. So finally, Hannah, I'm putting it to good use. And then I've got the BeesWax here. The BeesWax is from the local Honeyman. So they're locally sourced here in London. They have a store in Walthamstow, or you can purchase online, and they don't just do beeswax. Obviously, it's all things honey because they're the local Honeyman. So I will include the link in the description below if anybody wanted to check them out. I've also got here extra virgin olive oil. The mister absolutely loves olive oil and he has actually already been using this on his beard, but he just wanted something a little bit more moisturizing because he finds that his skin is quite dry, so he needed something a little bit extra to help him out with, and that's essentially why we're here today. I've also got the Sunny Owl Jamaican Black Castor Oil because, hey, strengthening, moisturizing, and all of that good stuff. It's a great carrier oil. So when it comes to my essential oils, I purchased this on Amazon, and this is from a brand called Anju, and they have different essential oils that you can purchase, and I just like this small box combination. I mean, they've got a lot more oils that they actually put together, but I just picked this one out just simply because it included everything that I needed. So out of the 12, I will be using peppermint, lemon, lemongrass, and tea tree. So those are the 4 essential oils that I will be using to make the beard butter. Okay, so let's get started. So I am using a cup method just simply because I don't have like a scale to measure like per ounce or gram even. So I'm just gonna like freestyle and play around with like the measurements, the cup method. So for the beeswax, I'm just gonna stick with 1 bar and see how that measures up. We shall do a quarter. Right, this is literally me just freestyling, guys, so you're literally here with me while I freestyle. So which means then if I do that at a quarter, I will probably do the shea butter at about a half a cup. So just fill some in there. Okay. You see the method to madness in a moment. Okay, so essentially what I'm gonna do is just pop the cups into water like this. And this is hot water, by the way. It's just so that it melts. And I think just wait for that to melt down. And this is what the progress is looking like at the moment. It looks like we'll have just under the half a cup. So what I'll do is just add a little bit more shea butter in there. The beeswax, I had to cut up into smaller chunks just because it was going to take ages. It looks like it's going to take ages to melt through. Whereas like the shea butter is melting quite quickly. The beeswax looks like it'll take a little bit longer, so I may even cut them a little bit further. It is quite hard, like they're hard chunks, and they don't look like they're softening up anytime soon either. Which is good, like it's nice and organic beeswax, but I need you to melt, bro. So yeah, we might need to find like a different method to be able to melt that down a little bit quicker. But for the meantime, at least with the shea butter, it's melting quite well, so I'm gonna add a little bit more in there. So just add a bit more. The great thing about shea butter is that it's quite soft, and so apparently like that's how to tell it's real shea butter, is it will cut quite soft, as you guys can see here. Let me show you how cutting it. Yeah, so it'll cut quite soft. And so that's something to look out for. Like organic shea butter, you should be able to just chop up real quick because it's really soft. And I'll just keep adding these little chunks to the cup because I want it to fill up as exactly half a cup. Okay, so I just got a spoon just to be able to mix that through, and it looks like we've got an almost half a cup of shea butter. I'm gonna chunk in like that last bit there just to add to it because I've got a lot of shea butter, so I'm just working that through. Okay, so I'm going to take my shea butter. Oh, a bit of it spilled over. No surprise there. That means we've got a massive 4 cup of shea butter, and then just transfer that over into the bowl. Look at that shea butter. Lovely. Yeah, so I've measured exactly half a cup here. What I should have done was just made this a 4 cup because now I'm starting to think about how much I want to make. Yeah, why not? Let's make a cup's worth. Okay, so what I could recommend is adjusting it slightly if you feel like that's not going to be enough. I like to make over rather than under. So what I'm gonna do is make this a 4 cup. So what I should have done is stuck to the 4 cup and made it a 4 cup's worth, but that's fine. This is the first time that I'm doing this, so I'm literally like trialing and erroring with you guys. So yeah, you're on this journey with me. But we are now ready. Look at that. The beeswax is all melted down, and so is my shea butter. Don't mind what is floating up at the top there. I was using the same spoon to stir as the beeswax, so that's a little bit of the beeswax already in the shea butter. And let's pour that into our mix. And we'll do the same for the beeswax as well. So the beeswax, I would measure this. Okay, I'm going to measure it in terms of teaspoons instead, because we've got, say for that 1 bar of beeswax, it's like half of 1/3. So I'm just going to put it in there as 1 and 2, about 2 tablespoons of the beeswax. 2 tablespoons and a bit. You can see that it solidifies quite quickly with the beeswax. It literally, as soon as oxygen touches it, it goes back to being hard again. You want this quite melted into it. Okay guys, so my shea butter and my beeswax is all the way melted now. As we can see, I'm still keeping it in the water while I add the other oils, just because I don't want it to solidify just yet. The beeswax looks like it's just misbehaving and solidifying a little bit quicker than I would like it to. So we'll keep it to that until I actually get all of the oil mix in. The first thing I'm going to add is the extra virgin olive oil, and this is going to be a tablespoonful. And the next thing I'm going to add is the Sunny Isle Jamaican Black Castor Oil. Okay, that's it for the carrier oils. You can add any other oils that you'd like, avocado, jojoba, and all of that good stuff. I just know that the mister really likes olive oil, and I like my good old JBCO honey. And now for my essential oils, I'm going to add peppermint. So it looks like it's about 20 drops or so. And then next up is tea tree. I really love tea tree. And then next is the lemongrass. It smells so good. For that lovely citrus scent, I'm going to put in there lemon. Now, all of the essential oils that I'm putting in do have a purpose. Tea tree and peppermint really help with ingrown hairs especially, and that's what the mister really has a lot of, especially when he gets his trims. And so that was essential for me to be able to put that in. Lemon has its own great benefits as well, and it will add to the scent of the beer butter. I'm going to just stir that in there. Okay guys, now that I've put all of my oils in here, I'm going to just let this cool down for a bit and then pop it into the freezer for about 10 minutes and then come back out and whip it all up. Okie dokie then. Okay, I am ready to literally just put this into my jar that I got here. So this jar I got from IKEA. Very simple jar. It came in a set of 3. So I'm going to fill this up, and then if I have any other left over, then I'll use the other jars for it. But I'm quite happy with the consistency. It's quite a nice butter actually. So I'm going to go ahead and just start to load this bad boy in. I've seen other people do this a lot easier with like plastic or whatever it is, but I think this is fine for me. And I don't want to overfill it either, so I'm probably going to take some out. This is actually pretty cool. I'm so excited, guys. I've created a whole beard butter. Let me just bang that in. Okay. Make sure that it's all filled in, because usually you get like pockets of air. And you just want to shake it a bit. Just make sure that it's all in there without breaking the thing, obviously. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that's one. I actually made a lot, guys. And there you have it, guys. Homemade DIY beard butter. Measurements that I did, I would say we got about 3 small jars worth. So if you did want to buy, or if you did want to make a bigger batch, then obviously you can always double up on it. Approximate of measurements, because I was literally just playing around with ingredients and seeing what worked and all of that good stuff. So we'll see how we get on with this, and then I may do another recipe soon. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm excited. We've got a whole beard butter going on here. It's actually pretty cool.
This is the product we're using today.
Yep.
As far as I'm aware, it has BeesWax in it.
Mm-hmm.
Shea butter.
Yeah.
I asked for lemon essential oils.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there might be some extra ones in there too. So. Yeah.
Okay. So first impressions.
In terms of how it looks or how it smells.
Everything.
All right. Let's see first impressions. Mmm.
Oh my god.
It smells good.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's harder than I expected.
Yeah. Are you happy with like what?
Well,
are you harder than, okay, so lift it up to camera so then you can. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's harder than that. It's kind of like it's a bit more dense than cocoa butter.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys know what cocoa butter is out there. If you don't know you've been living.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you have wanted it a little bit creamier, or is that all right for you?
Let me try it. I'm going to put it into my head first.
Okay.
Now, for those of you who don't know, I sometimes get ingrowns at the back of my head.
Yeah.
And on my beard. That's why this beautiful young lady made this for me. Let me see. I'll try it on my head first. Well, it goes oily anyway. So,
yeah.
So it's like, it's fine. I'm going to do what you do.
What do I do?
You do this. Look. Okay.
Was that enough for you in your hand? Like in your hand?
Yeah, I don't like rubbing too much into my head because I don't like my head to be too shiny.
Okay. Don't know why though. It needs to bling bling in it.
Huh?
Well, it needs to bling bling, so I don't know why you don't.
No, I don't like it like too shiny.
Okay.
For some reason. That's good. I think, okay, look. Okay. This is the test. Has
Yeah.
it got ginger in it?
No.
No. Orange?
No.
There's lemon in it there, yeah?
Yes.
I know the smell, but I just... And it's always quite,
Is it tingly?
It's quite... Yeah, I just felt it tingle now.
Okay.
So, if it's tingly, I'm going... Mint? No.
Close.
Tea tree!
Yeah.
That's it.
And what else? There's another one. You were close when you said mint.
Peppermint.
Yeah.
Is that it, or is there more?
And there's one more. I don't know if you're going to guess this one.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get that one.
Lemongrass.
Uh-huh.
You weren't going to guess that one. Right, and you're gonna try some on your beard now.
Okay, this is the real test. I'm not sure how much to put on my beard.
I don't know either, so you're gonna have to trial and error it, ain't ya?
Alright, people. This is how much I'm putting on my beard.
Okay.
My beard's
Do you want a bit more?
Well,
or do you want it? You don't want it to be too oily.
Well, this is my problem. So, because I've got the beard, sometimes my skin over here it can get very dry underneath. Because what I was using before, it wasn't sinking in. I was using olive oil before.
Okay. I've also put that in there.
Yeah. And coconut oil was too oily for me. I started getting a lot of bumps. So, I'm using this much. We'll try this much first.
Okay.
It's already started. It's very good. No, that's a good amount for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the moustache, guys. You got to get the moustache. You got to make sure.
Because it was always quite dry, like around your mouth area for some reason.
It was. It smells very nice.
Do you like the smell of it? Okay.
It smells really nice. I personally think that we should market this.
Easy.
And let's see, I'm rubbing it into my hand, guys.
Yeah.
2 in 1.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Because, you know, it's weird. Your hands get so dry. Like...
Please don't say this on camera.
No, but it's weird. Like, you like, when you have a moisturizer or a cream in your hand, it absorbs into your hand more than where it needs to go.
That's why I can only use the thick cocoa butter for my hand. I can't use
the creamier one.
Oh, it's good. All right. 1 second, guys. I'm going to use my brush.
Oh, okay.
Or your brush.
There we go.
Brush.
Do you want to use your brush?
No, my brush is at work.
Why is your brush at work?
Because of the staff Christmas party. I'm not really at work.
Shame. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Oh, it seems good. And it smells good.
Are you happy with that?
I am happy with it. What I'm going to do...
Yeah.
I'm going to use it for a month.
Yeah. That's the advice. You're supposed to use it for 30 days and see how you get on. So what do we want it to do?
So 2nd of January, I'll be right back with some in-depth
update.
Review.
Okay, but what do you want it to do though?
Okay, so the main things I want it to do, I want it to be moisturized, so it's not dry anymore, and less ingrown hairs on my, because I get a lot of ingrown hairs like around here. Yeah. And here as well.
Especially at the bottom bit there.
Yeah, so I want to see if it can reduce it. If it can reduce it, that would be great. Yeah. I'm going to market this. I don't know what we're going to call it.
It's just a beard butter. What do you want to call it? Just a beard butter? What?
It does, yes, beard butter.
Why are we calling it why are we putting your name on it?
Because you made it for me.
Alright, fair enough, but okay.
It does it in Chuma's, but that doesn't.
It doesn't.
Doesn't roll off.
CNC?
And then
CC?
You can go CNC.
CC beard butter? I don't know. We'll think of a name in it.
Charge you at £20
a jar.
A jar.
I think that's reasonable, seeing as the jar is quite fancy as well. It's a glass jar, isn't it? So
exactly. We're not going to tell you where it got it from.
Well, I've said it already, so they already know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. All right, sign out for us then.
Like, share, subscribe.
Yay.
And we'll catch you on the B side. Peace.
All right. Bye. That was awesome, babe.
It's already starting to do. I'm just so impatient sometimes, though, guys. So very impatient. Just wondering how this will look.
No.